Greetings humans, are you ready to job? It's time to take a look at Job Simulator on the Oculus Quest. Hey Questers, and welcome to another episode of BMF, the unofficial home for all things Oculus Quest. Keep up to date on Quest news, game reviews, and the latest developments by subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell. Before we get into the review, special thanks to Alchemy Labs for supplying me with a key to review this game. If you've been around the VR community for any length of time, there's no doubt you've at the very least heard of Job Simulator. If not, Job Simulator is a lot more fun than it sounds, trust me. In the game, you're tasked with jumping into the Job Simulator and performing 4 different jobs from office worker to chef in a wacky world where robots have replaced all human jobs. It's just crazy fun, but the question is it worth picking up Job Simulator for the Quest if you've played it before? Or if you haven't, is it worth buying an over 3-year-old game for the brand new platform? Let's jack in and find out. In Job Simulator, you play as a human that is trying out job simulations. Don't worry though, you won't be filing papers and making copies. There are 4 different jobs you can perform: office worker, mechanic, chef, and convenience store clerk. Each job has a short story mode, if you will, which is performing tasks to become proficient at the jobs. Eat donuts, just not the ones from the trash can. Cook up a delicious meal, and whatever other crazy tasks you're given to finish each of the jobs. And that is when the real fun begins. After you've finished each of the 4 jobs, you can either play in free play mode, where you can just mess around and have fun, or you can play infinite overtime, which is a never-ending barrage of customers. Honestly, I've beaten this game a few times, and I've played countless hours of free play and infinite overtime, and it still surprises me how much fun you can have and how much time you can spend just playing this game. If you've never played Job Simulator, you're really missing out. Who would have thought going to work could be so much fun? But now, back to our initial questions. To answer them, let's take a look at a few different aspects. First off, how well did Job Simulator make the jump to the Quest? Graphically, I can tell you that it looks great. Because of the art style and animated look of Job Simulator, there's little to no difference between the other versions of this game and the Quest version. Animations are smooth, colors pop, and overall, graphics-wise, I was thrilled with the port Alchemy Labs did. But I wasn't too worried about the visuals with this game. What I wanted to know was how did the gameplay translate with the new and, as far as I'm concerned, far superior tracking system. Put another check in the box because the tracking and gameplay works perfectly. Having played Job Simulator with a cable running down my back in a smaller space, I can tell you that it is a revolutionary experience to have the freedom that the Quest gives. The new touch controllers make it easy to grab onto things, and the tracking was spot on. Gameplay-wise, the mechanics are the same as they've always been, which is not a bad thing in the slightest. The game itself sounds no different to the other versions either. The robots are still hilarious, and the gameplay sound effects are perfect as well. Job Simulator is the perfect example of what I would call a flawless port, and the perfect example of why the Quest freedom is so revolutionary. So knowing all of that, over 3 years later, is Job Simulator still worth picking up for the Quest? My answer? Heck yeah. Whether you're a VR newbie or a veteran, Job Simulator is just a fun time. Trust me, you'll be swapping car parts and topping that headlight fluid for hours. Later this year, Vacation Simulator will also be releasing on the Quest, and I can't wait to get my hands on a copy. If you're looking for other Oculus Quest games, check out our other reviews here. Also, please help me out by liking and sharing this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for future Oculus Quest content on BMF, the unofficial home for all things Oculus Quest. Happy questing.